So this week we're going to go into some UI changes and some skill revamps and a new mechanic that I've added into the game, charged and held skills. Let's get into this. So to start off, brand new UI layout. Check this out. One of the big changes in the UI here is that the stats, inventory, and equipment window have all been combined into one, so it's easier to access all at once. In the future, these windows will actually be attached to the side of the screen rather than being free-floating, very similar to how Tree of Savior does their UI, where when you open it, it slides out from the side. It keeps the clutter down. So the way skills worked in Noia up until now is you'd press a button, you'd see the cast bar go. When the cast bar was finished, the skill would go off. A lot of MMOs work this way, and that's what's to be expected. But I wanted to do something that engaged the players a little bit more, and that's when I came up with channeled and charged abilities. A channeled ability is you hold down the button, and as long as you are holding it, the spell will constantly take damage on the enemy. And a charged ability is one where once the bar fills up, it restarts and adds a damage multiplier, or sometimes even an entirely separate skill as the spell charges. These are really nice because it gives the player tactile immersion into the game. And simply just playing with this while developing it, I could already sense that this was a lot more fun than simply click button, wait, oh look, a spell. So now with this, we can have spells like spin to win, or lightning bolts, or a fireball that gets bigger the more you hold it down. The way UMMO RPG handled this before is it had one variable called current skill that was always set to -1 if you weren't casting anything. I had to basically revamp how this worked and add a held skill index in there and add all the logic into it for how that would work. And there was a lot of weird issues that would happen where spells would be held down if the window wasn't in the foreground, or they wouldn't end despite being out of mana or stuff like that. So there's a lot of extra checks and bug fixes that I had to do in order to get this working right. But it works great now, and I'm super duper happy with it. But you guys didn't come here to look at code and whatnot. You guys wanted to see the flashy. So here it is.
It requires 10 times the training, yet is half as useful as good old stick.
Expecto, what's wrong? Damn! Double sun power!
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.